Good to Great by Jim Collins. In the world of business, countless companies rise with promise and fade with time. But a few defy gravity, those rare organizations that transform from good to great. Jim Collins spent 5 years studying them, dissecting data from thousands of firms, searching for the answer to one question: what makes great companies different? The answer was not charisma, luck, or a brilliant idea. It was discipline, a pattern of choices built on timeless principles that turned average enterprises into enduring institutions. The transformation Collins found began not with a new vision or a dramatic revolution, but with leadership, the quiet, determined kind that put purpose above ego. He called them Level 5 leaders. They were not the loud celebrity CEOs who dominated headlines. They were humble, yet fiercely driven by mission. They credited success to their teams and took blame when things went wrong. Their ambition was not for personal glory, but for the greatness of the company itself. That paradox of humility and determination was the seed from which greatness grew. Next came the people. Great companies, Collins discovered, followed a simple rule. First, who, then what. They did not begin with a strategy and then hire people to fit it. They hired the right people first, then figured out the direction together. Like a bus, the key was not where it was going at the start, but who was on board. With the right people, any challenge could be solved. With the wrong ones, no plan could succeed. Once the team was right, great companies faced a brutal truth: confronting reality. Collins called it confronting the brutal facts. Instead of ignoring bad news or dressing it up, great leaders embraced it. They asked hard questions, listened deeply, and made decisions based on evidence, not optimism. But even in facing hard truths, they held unwavering faith that they would prevail. This combination, honest realism and unshakable belief, was the Stockdale paradox. Then came clarity. Each great company discovered its hedgehog concept, the intersection of three truths: what they were deeply passionate about, what they could be the best in the world at, and what drove their economic engine. They focused relentlessly on that intersection, saying no to everything else. This discipline of focus separated greatness from mediocrity. The good chased opportunity. The great pursued clarity. To sustain momentum, Collins described the flywheel effect. No company became great overnight. There was no single breakthrough or miracle moment. Instead, greatness came from consistent effort, small pushes, repeated endlessly, that built unstoppable momentum. Each decision, each disciplined action turned the flywheel faster until the company reached a point of breakthrough. It looked sudden from the outside, but inside it was years of invisible work. Technology, often seen as the engine of success, was not the cause but the accelerator. Great companies used technology strategically, never as a crutch. They asked, how does this serve our hedgehog concept? Rather than chasing trends, discipline defined their culture -- freedom within a framework. People were trusted to act independently, but always within clear principles. Collins' conclusion was profound. Greatness is not a function of circumstance, but of conscious choice. Any organization with the right people, the right focus, and the right discipline can ascend. The difference between good and great is not luck. It is consistency, humility, and the will to do what must be done. Years later, companies like Walgreens, Kimberly-Clark, and Nucor stood as proof. They did not rely on flashy leadership or fleeting innovation. They built enduring greatness through focus, discipline, and the relentless drive to improve. And that was the ultimate lesson. Greatness is not a one-time fact, it is a way of thinking, a way of leading, and a way of living.